Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisse and today I just woke up and we got a new update information from the 1.10 update that's coming on June 21st along with the new DLC. Once again, you get this is a free update, so you get this whether or not you're getting the new DLC. I have just read a bit here, and I'm really excited because in my video yesterday I said I hope they do something more with education. I thought it would be more with the educations, but this is better. If you follow my Look at Family Zoo, my plan was really to make a child-friendly zoo. I haven't reached that goal at this point because I wanted to make some stations where the children could feel and touch and smell and all these kind of things and learn about the animals that way. But I couldn't figure out how to do it, especially because none of the guests would actually use them. But here we get a step in that direction because we get three new paths. As I understand it, this is a kind of new path system we get, and on these paths there will be one of three different type of education. These won't be customized, so you can change them. I would like to be able to just change color and that kind of stuff, but it seems like we won't be able to do that. But looking here, we will have a height. Sorry. Looking here, we will have a height measuring station. Compare your height against the giraffe and gorilla in your zoo. Are you taller? I can already answer that. If you are a child, you won't be taller. Soundboard station. Press a button and hear a sound from one of the animals in your zoo. Did you know they make that sound? I'm sorry for my voice. Again, I just woke up. Paw print station. Compare your hands to the paws of the animal. How big is your in comparison? And then we get a picture here, which I really like. It's set against the giraffe and gorilla up here, so I'm not sure if it's some of the places you will get the giraffe and some of the places you will give the gorilla. That would be neat if it's like that, but I'm not sure. Going down here, then here we have something that I'm not sure if how much it's gonna add to the game. They say themselves we already have this photo animation from the guest, but now if they have a happiness above 50%, then we will get a what's it called? Then one guest can go together with 1 to 5 other guests if they also have the same happiness, and then they will take a group picture instead of this selfie alone. So I'm not sure how much that gonna add to the game, but I'm really to try it out. This is actually quite interesting, and I think it's gonna help some of us who record video and cinematic in Planet Zoo a lot, because the animal will get sniffing behavior, which sounded weird first, but it is basically that when you create a habitat, there will be some places in the habitat that smells better than others, and then the animals will search over there to be there more than the other places. So they don't say exactly if you can manipulate where the places will be. I would think some of them would be around plants, foliage, flowers, that kind of things. but it doesn't say specifically. Just when you create a habitat, then the computer will generate some good sniffing places. So therefore, they will seek over there. If you remove the habitat, the places will be removed, of course. And if you rebuild a new habitat, the same place, the computer will regenerate some new. That meaning might be other places in the habitat that smells good. So be aware of that. So maybe if we can manipulate this, then make sure you have something that smells good in the front where your guests can see them. And then it's a list that animals that will not have this sniffing behavior. Aardvark, tortoise, pangolin, tortoise, gharial, flamingo, hippopotamus, Indian peafowl, rhinoceros, Nile monitor, water crocodile, pygmy hippo, Komodo dragon, koala, gray seal, king penguin, Gulliver's dwarf caiman, African penguin, southern white rhino, American alligator, Californian sea lion, platypus, red-crowned cranes, big-tailed caiman. So it is animals that most of them are affected by the water, either swim or live around it. And then we just have the tortoises and the aardvark, which the tortoises I understand. I don't know why particularly the aardvark, it falls a bit out of group with the rest of them, but I'm sure it have a reason. But this looks cute. It's sniffing the flowers. Or it hurt that the eyes actually looks a bit in pain here, but I think that's the sniffing behavior we're gonna get. It's actually quite cute, and with the new flowers we get in the game and the new foliage overall, I think there gonna be some new grass after seeing some of the other YouTubers' videos, so this gonna be cool. Oh, there's so much more. Let's see. So this behavior, I'm actually not sure will add that much to my game. I've told you before, I'm not that much into playing any games with too much sound because I get what's it called? Confused. In a way, if I hear something weird or hear something at all actually, then I have to go and look for that, and then I forgot what I was doing. And especially if I do a speed build, it makes a lot of cuts in the video if I all the time do other stuff. So I try actually not to play with sound. But for the animal spectrum of the game, this will be cool. Some groups of animals, that would be the new Simon, and then it will be the Arctic and timber wolves. I actually thought the lions would get this as well, but it doesn't seem that way. Maybe it's just some of those they put here, but maybe it's all of those, I'm not sure. But basically one of the animal will start calling out for the others, and then the others will join in. I think we all heard on videos, films, so on, these wolf callings. And some monkeys are actually very famous for the same thing. So it does make a lot of sense. As it says here, there will be a chorus leader that is randomly generated, so it's not necessarily the alpha. Will start one of a few different calls they can choose between. You can choose between this, but they will have different sounds. But the leader will choose one of these, and then it will keep going until all the rest of the pack does the same. And when that sound is done, then they will either choose another sound and keep going, or they will end this behavior. A bit weird, but bit interesting as well. Now, new climbing enrichment. So here actually we saw a bit of this new climbing enrichments yesterday in the photos. I don't think I remember to edit them in my videos, but you have probably seen them already. But we get this new kind of climbing structure that we have done before, and they say it's a new climbing frame enrichment. So I think it's one big thing. Sadly, I would like to pull it apart and redo it and give it different heights and volumes, but that's just me. And you will see this, but it can only be used by animals that can use the thin climbing pieces. That's not all animals, of course. Some animals needs wider pieces, so this is only for the one that need the thin. But you will see animals like the Cybermonks, but also others, as I see it, use this where instead of just walking on it or crawling on it, you will see them swing from hand to hand in them, and that's something I missed a lot, so that's gonna be great. Then we're gonna get small habitat gates. Okay, so as I understand it, this won't be super different, but you will get another version of every single gate style we already have that is just shorter. So instead of these, sometimes we have these gates that's actually taller than the enclosure if you have a small animal in there. And here we will get some shorter versions so it doesn't look weird anymore. I'm a bit intrigued by this, but is that 1 meter or is it just 2 meter? I think the ones we have now is 3 or 3.5 meter. They're quite tall. But you can have, I think, down to 0.5 meter habitat, and if the gate is 1 meter, then it will still look weird, but I'm not sure. Okay, they save it the best for last for me. If you are not that into building, I don't think you would care here, but for me this actually changed the game. We did get with the 1.8 update, I didn't notice because I think the first update I was playing for was 1.9, so I didn't notice this, but I always thought it was wrong that you have these shops that is 4x4, and then this is in meters, and then you had three counters where you only have that, only the counter part and don't need the entire box, but these counters are the same as the ones as you have in the boxes, but only 3 of them. It seems like the rest of them is coming now. Cosmic Cow ice cream, Gulpy soda, Pished up juice, Pip shot water, Mixelande, Missy good, Monsieur fries, pizza, pin. And here comes the part we've been waiting for. Had fantastic just a momento, loony balloons and information center. This gonna make it so much easier to customize things, and it's gonna make it so much easier to make things fit, because these doesn't need 4x4. They only need 4x2, I think. 4x1, no, 4x2. So you need half amount of space, and you can customize the walls and everything now. If you just want to build fast, it will be easier to use the old boxes, but this will change the game for a lot of customizations, which a lot of us love. Then a quick reminder here that it will come alongside the new content in the with the DLC the 21st. So set your calendar, and remember, this update might break your mods. So before this, remove all of your mods from your file at all. You won't be able to enter the games where you used your mods. So finish off those zoos beforehand, or wait until you can get the same mod again. Sometimes they break, sometimes they don't. But if I were you, I would just remove all of them to another file. Just move them out. You don't need to delete them right away. Just move them out in another file. Then wait, and you will get some information by the modders on which you could use and which you shouldn't. Sometimes it's only some of the mod that breaks, some of them doesn't, and it's a bit confusing. So just to be safe, remove all of your mods, but you don't need to do it right now. You can do it the 20s. That what I did the last time. I just removed them the night before, and I had some other issues unrelated to mods. So yeah, guys, that's all. I know I already talked way too long again, but you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys!